Turning now to the state of race relations in America as we approach the 2012 election, where recent events are provoking new concerns about who will lead the country. In California, a college student bake sale drawing criticism over stunning price fixes. $2 for whites, 75 cents for blacks. In Concord, New Hampshire, the homes of 3 African families plastered with racist and xenophobic graffiti. In Mississippi, white teens beat and drive a truck over a black man, killing him instantly. We use those examples because of new comments made by Oscar-winning actor Morgan Freeman, igniting controversy by claiming America is more racist now under President Obama as a result of the Tea Party movement, saying, quote, "The Tea Partiers who are controlling the Republican Party, their stated policy, publicly stated, is to do whatever it takes to see to it that Obama only serves 1 term. What underlines that? Screw the country. We're going to do whatever we can to get this black man out of here." Is he right? Is America more racist now? Writer and MSNBC contributor Toure delves into race relations in his new book, Who's Afraid of Post-Blackness? And he joins us now. Toure, do you think that's a fair analysis by Morgan Freeman?
I think for the most part it is. Is the Tea Party racist? Their stated ethos is taking the country back. Who are they taking it back from? The black man who's running the country, the fear that a black person or black people are taking control and the system of white supremacy is ending. It is not. We are still under the system of white supremacy, even though there's a black man at the top of the rung there.
In your book, you talk about the need to strengthen what you call the Teflon shield so that black people can survive, and I'm quoting you, the 1,000 cuts of racism that are experienced every day. And this is in your book. So I'm assuming that you entirely reject the idea that by electing President Obama, we've entered a post-racial society.
Well, absolutely. I mean, I would say that it represents some things have changed, which is what made me want to start to do this book. Where are we now? I had to put my thermometer up because something has changed. But has everything changed? Absolutely not. We're not in a post-racial society where race does not matter or racism is... You know, I mean, like, I would ask you, can you even define what post-racial is?
I can't.
No, I mean, and I don't think that the usage of the term is consistent throughout media and throughout public conversation to where it is defined. But the concept of beyond race or race doesn't matter or race absolutely matters. And we talk about the 1,000 cuts. We're talking about the sorts of racism that we experience all the time. There's the overt sorts of racism that Troy Davis dealt with, and there's also the more subtle, nuanced sorts of racism that we deal with all the time. Stereotype threat, microaggressions, all redlining, glass ceilings, all these sort of things that we're dealing with every day.
You also talk in the book about the way you believe black people need to become and embrace their Americanness. And in a way, you almost sound like Karl Marx when he talks about the working class. That is, you can't be in a society and not own the means of production. You need to feel as though you're part of American. And you say we need to more fully embrace our Americanness in order to maximize the power we have as individuals and as a collective. So what are you saying? Are you saying the black man and woman needs to go reduce their sense of self-consciousness when it comes to their blackness and embrace their Americanness?
No, not quite that. I feel like a lot of black Americans love where they're from. Brooklyn, Oakland, Houston, Atlanta, Detroit, Chicago. They love the city that they're in. But they feel tortured about America because of the 3/5 of a man thing, because of Mumia Abu-Jamal, Angela Davis, Troy Davis, whoever, things that have happened in their own lives. America, am I American? I don't know. I love America, but I'm tortured about America. And I'm saying that we have to be fully part of America, to feel fully part of America, to get the full embrace of America, to get the most that we can get out of America. I mean, and the election of Obama was, for some people, a homegoing, a feeling of like, wow, maybe we are. People were crying. Like, wow, I finally feel at home in this country. And then the wave of hate crimes came in and the rash of racism against Obama and others of us that made us say, oh, yes, the country has not changed.
Do you think, finally, that President Obama has correctly embodied that spirit of owning his own ethnicity, his blackness, but at the same time being an American in the fullest and truest sense?
Well, absolutely. I think that Barack Obama is a president who happens to be black. He's not doing the presidency in a black way. But of course, this is the challenge of a black politician, that you can't be there for black people. Even in a way that President Clinton or President Bush, who had 2 black secretaries of state, were able to have certain reach outs for black people, Barack Obama can't do that. And we see that consistently throughout his presidency, that you can't have a special reach out for black people. Even the horrific beer summit in which 2 extraordinary black men sat at an equal table with a cop who made a mistake, who wrongly arrested an old man in his home, who was really doing nothing wrong except for insulting the cop for coming into his home to try to arrest him. And they're sitting on an equal plane? Why?
MSNBC contributor Toure, thank you very much. And you can read more from Toure and his book, Who's Afraid of Post-Blackness. Thank you very much.